What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your guy Garrett from King's Blood Gaming, and I'm back with another video. So before I get into this, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, if you don't mind, hit that little bell on the side so you're notified each and every time I drop some new content. My channel is growing. I want you guys to grow with me. I appreciate you, each and every one of you. So let's get into this because I'm excited to talk about this. I'm pretty hyped up. When I seen this, I wanted to go over it with you guys. If you are a hardcore gamer and you keep up with most things gaming, you have a pretty good understanding that when it comes to game releases, Sony runs the first half of the year and Microsoft runs the second half of the year. It is what it is. It's been this way for a while now. Sony believes in those early in the year release dates and Microsoft likes to play in the fall. But Shawn Layden, the president and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment America, you know, the host of Sony's 2017 E3 conference, looked like a janky car salesman. Yeah, that guy. He's come out and said something that I've been thinking for a while in light of when games should be released, and I feel like Microsoft and some of these third-party publishers should be taking notes. He said, games are a bit of a business and timing is very important. By the end of the year, people simply have more money, but it changed a little. Horizon Zero Dawn, for example, was released in February and successful. Batman Arkham Knight came out a few years ago, right after E3, and the demand, it almost exploded. We can now publish the really high quality games almost any time. It is difficult if almost at the same time a similar top game appears, as was the case in the last year's business. Man, I must say I fucking agree with this guy. I really agree with him. Shawn Layden, Sony, they simply get it. They know if the game is fire, you can put it out to the public any time of the year. The fall is just too crowded. Many games get lost in the fall. Look what happened to Titanfall 2. One of my personal favorites. Not better than Titanfall, but I love Titanfall. That game got swallowed. Pause that. Battlefield and Call of Duty destroyed Titanfall 2. If Titanfall 2 came out in, let's say, about March or May 2017, I believe this would be a different discussion right now in reference to that game. You know, Dead Rising 3. Like, I heard Dead Rising 3 did like $1 million, like, after price cuts and stuff, but man, if they would have waited until maybe like April or something like that, man, Microsoft has to space these games out, man. Truth be told, I fear for Crackdown 3. I do. I just don't think Crackdown 3 is the type of game that will get its shine in the big November month. Forza will be fine due to new hardware and Forza being the game that will show off what the X1X can do. I'm glad they moved Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2 to 2018. I'm glad. It would have been backlog for me anyway. And Sea of Thieves is the type of game that I think it needs its own space. It needs room to operate like a power forward in the low post. You know what I'm saying? Like, had that game been released this fall, nobody would have been in that sea. Trust me, nobody. See, this speaks volumes to the attention that Sony has paid to tracking sales details over the years. Not saying Microsoft hasn't done the same. For God's sake, they're Microsoft. This isn't a bash on Microsoft type of thing. I just want Microsoft to put out a good mix of games in the early months of the year. You know, February, March, April, May, they've been proven to be good months this gen if the right type of games are dropped. You can't go a couple months without dropping anything and give us a Halo Wars 2. Nah. That should have been alongside something good like Scalebound. But you know, hopefully Microsoft takes some notes from Sony on when to release these games, because 2018 should be cool for Microsoft. 2017 was a downer, but my backlog is so crazy that it was nothing to me. Let me know what you guys think. Shouldn't Microsoft start paying more attention to dropping games in the early months of the year? Or are you guys cool with just indie game, RTS, indie game, remaster, then the big games come out in the fall? You know, let me know. Hit that comment box. Drop some. Let's talk, man. King's Blood out. Before I get out of here, ladies and gentlemen, please support our stream team on Mixer, the Broadband Bullies. No, we are not bullying people on the internet, but when you see our team obliterate these other teams, you will understand the name. We're not these Hollywood YouTubers who don't interact with the people. We don't have fans. We invite people to come play these games with us. We also do podcasts on Mixer and on YouTube on my boy NextGen 720's channel, so check us out. The links to our team members are in the description. Thank you.